Hi everyone, it's Nika speaking. Since Sunday the 15th of March 2020, I got myself the PDP Afterglow Wireless Controller for the Nintendo Switch. It marks my first one that contains RGB lighting, as you can see at the back of this box. On the 5th of November 2023, I got myself the PDP Realms wired controller. I almost said the wrong thing. And this one is basically the Tails edition. So as you can see in the box where my finger is, I could take it out, but I did a video on that. You can see Tails inside the controller, and the theme is Seaside Hill, the first level from Sonic Heroes. But that's not the purpose of this video, because I will be showcasing the PowerA Lumectra Enhanced Wireless Controller for the Nintendo Switch. For this video, I'm just going to unbox it and test it out the proper way. So, at the back, we can see, if you can see the lighting, RGB, thousands of colours, and by the way, it's the US spelling, not the UK spelling. Oh look, it adjusted the lighting. 3 fun lighting modes. So yeah, this will be very experimental to play around. And on the front it says, if you can see it, multi-zone RGB, wireless and motion. So for games like Splatoon 3, which is what I mainly play, I have to use motion controls. I can't use sticks. Rechargeable, of course, I think it's like 20 hours of gameplay and mappable buttons, similarly to the PDP Afterglow Wireless Controller. That also has mappable buttons at the back. So without further ado, let's open this up. So inside we have the manual, which we'll go through. We have a 3-meter cable or 10 foot, depending on where you are or which measurement you take. And it's got a USB-C, which is the most common end that a lot of people use nowadays. And here is the controller itself. There we are. So it kind of looks like, try to get the light in. I know it's a bit dark at the moment. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's got the official Nintendo Switch logo. So it does say on the box that it's an official product, which is great compared to third-party ones which you can get. So yeah, it feels like a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's got some good weight to it. But let's focus on the real fun. So on here, there's 2 buttons. There's one for LED or LEDs, and the one above it is the program button, which is basically these 2 buttons. So let's do the LEDs. So I press that, and this is one of the examples. But you can customize it to however you like. Let's look at the manual. And I do apologise if my wording is not the greatest, but I'm trying here. Okay. So this is what the diagram looks like. It is in all different languages, but we're focusing on English. So we've already turned it on. I think you hold it for 3 seconds, and then you choose a mode. Okay. So if I say hold that, do I hold that for 3 seconds and then I press the L button? Right, let's try it again. So I hold it for 3 seconds. Okay, so everything was flashing. So if I just press the L button, or do I just do this? Wait a minute. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Now it's working. So the L button says it selects the mode for all the zones. So at the moment it is currently breathing slowly. Then if I press one of the program buttons. So if I press I think it's the right D-pad to select the zone. So Here, I think it just selected the... Oh yeah, as you can see, it flashes like 2-3 times, and then you can choose which ones you want to change it to. So, let's do the top left one. So, it says the A is to change 6 shades of greens, the B is 6 shades of reds, X is 6 shades of blues, and Y is 6 shades of yellows. So let's try and go for some greens. Let's see if that... Okay, so as you can see here, it is changing. And let's say I could do the same for the next zone, which is on the top right. So it could be something like... Oh yeah, this is the one with the reds. So you can see that change right here. Maybe I'll do that. And then if I go to the middle ones, let's say we have a bit of blues. I am on one of the blue settings. Maybe that, and finally down here. So that would be the yellows. Maybe something like that. So this is it breathing. I think it's breathing, where it just goes, appears, and then it slowly disappears, and then it reappears again. The plus and minus button changes the speed, if I recall correctly. Yeah. The minus one adjusts the speed of the current zone, and the plus one adjusts the speed for all the zones. So let's do it for all of them. Okay, so that's fine. So now it's going faster and even faster. I think there's 3 different speed settings, but I like it slow. Yeah, that's just one of the combinations you can do. You could do all sorts of kinds. I think there's 24. Okay, so I'm going to change that. So I think this is the one where it goes through all the colors for all the zones. Yeah, so it goes from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. As you can see right here. Yeah, I haven't even showcased it on the side. And down the base. Yeah, it's all around. And basically it uses LED strip lighting. So that's really nice. Not that I've got any on my walls. Yeah, that's another mode you can do. And if I press it again, you just choose your own colours. Currently it's on red. But we can change that. Which I think we do... Was it left again? Yeah. No, right. I'm holding right. So maybe that. So yeah, that's basically the controller. So now that you've had a rough idea of the LEDs and the rest of the controller, let's test it out. Okay, we are going to pair up this controller, but first we'll need my Joy-Cons, the Splatoon 3 edition. So first we need to go to controllers, then change grip and order. So first we need to press and hold the sync button, and then down here the player icons will light up. Press the L and R button, and as you can see, it is paired up. Alright. One thing I forgot to mention, I think if you hold this for about 3 seconds again, the up and down D-pad adjusts the brightness. So if I go down, if I'm doing it right, or is it ZL and ZR? Oh, there we go. So this is now off, then it's low brightness, and then it goes up again to maximum brightness. And there it is, going down and going up. Alright. I should have mentioned that earlier, but that's fine. On to the testing. Oh, before I do that, just hold 3 seconds and we're back in gameplay mode. Alright. So, yeah, when I did this gameplay footage on my other controller, I cannot use sticks at all. Especially because it doesn't become fluid like this. I find it a bit, I wouldn't say jarring is the right word, maybe jagged. Or I cannot even position myself accurately compared to using motion controls. So this is my ideal way of playing. Yeah, everything is working very well. The only downside about this controller, and I know a lot of people are going to say this as well, these sticks don't have Hall effect. And that's the biggest key that all gamers require. Because Hall effect reduces the likelihood of stick drift, which is a very common issue that a lot of players have, myself included. But other than that, this is a fantastic controller, especially if you love stuff that light up. I highly recommend it. And if you do get yourself a copy, you can get it on Amazon for, I think, is it $57.99 at the time of recording? I got it for $50.99, and that's in Great British pounds. But that's because I had a limited time deal where it was like 15% off. But anyway, that's the video for today. If you enjoyed it, why don't you light up that like button and feel free to check out my other videos, including Facecam and gaming. It's mainly gaming at the moment, with some Facecam elements here and there. Plus side-by-side stuff. Can't get my words right a lot of the time. Anyway, thank you all for watching, take care, and I will see you soon.